Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Blowout. And this movie came out in 1981, and it's directed by Brian De Palma. And I enjoyed this movie. I liked it overall. I didn't love it. I do have my own criticisms with it, but overall, I enjoyed it more than I didn't. And the film had me with its story and the concept, and that stuff was really enjoyable for me. And I also did enjoy where things went in the direction of things. And the movie it did look nice. I like the look of the film. There was some grain into it, and that stuff I don't mind. And from the opening scene, I was like theorizing what we were actually being shown, because I already knew the concept of the movie going into it. And from the opening scene, I was like, okay, if this is what I think it is, this is going to be very funny. And it was. I was right. But I'm not going to spoil it in case you haven't seen the movie yet. But that was pretty funny to me. And the characters are interesting and pretty well defined, I would say. And I do like the opening credits, how they're presented. I thought that was pretty cool and fun to watch. And the relationship and I like the character dynamics. I liked the scenes with Jack and Sally. I thought those were engaging for me. And the scenes where Jack's character, played by John Travolta, when he's listening and trying to figure out what happened, those scenes I liked a lot. And there's one scene in particular that's very chaotic, and it's all in one take. And I thought that scene was pretty fantastic in terms of how it was presented visually. And the climax was exciting and had the ending to this movie that I wanted, and I felt worked very well. And there were some issues that I had with it. Like one tiny issue was just the same owl sound effect that they used like 4 times over the course of 30 seconds. I was like, okay, that's kind of annoying. But especially in a movie about sound, where our main character is a character who specializes in sound, I felt as though that was just a kind of a missed opportunity. But still, that wasn't like the biggest deal for me. And there was one shot in this movie where it was like visualizing what the character was thinking of when he was listening to audio. I felt as though that shot could have been removed and just could have been more subtle. Like, I felt as though this movie was lacking subtlety, where it really could have benefited with using it. Like, when the character Jack is listening to the audio for the first time, and he notices something that causes a reaction out of him, and you weren't explicitly being shown what you were, I guess, being shown what the character was thinking. I felt as though that would have added a lot, because later on, there's a scene where he's trying to describe it to another character what he thought he heard. I feel as though if they just didn't give you any visuals, then you could use that as an opportunity to like train the audience's ear as to like what he actually heard, and to try to like figure out, okay, what was that? Because that just sounded like anything normal in that kind of situation, I guess. And nothing really stood out to me as like, oh, that doesn't sound right. But that would have been really great if that happened. Like, just kind of explain it along the way without giving you visuals. That would have been perfect for me. But unfortunately, this movie didn't do that. And I just felt as though that was a huge missed opportunity. And there are scenes in this movie with John Lithgow, and I just feel as though a lot of his scenes were unnecessary and ruined the impact of certain scenes for me. Like, I was praising one scene in particular, but unfortunately, that scene was kind of ruined for me because the surprise element was taken out of it. I was like, why did you feel the need to do that? And it honestly just hurt the pacing of the movie as well. Like, I just feel as though if those scenes weren't there, the movie would have been a lot better. A couple other notes that I took while watching this movie was just during the opening scene. Like I mentioned already, that with it being exactly what I thought it would be, was pretty funny to me. But it also kind of reminded me of what I was being shown visually, just a mix between Black Christmas and The Evil Dead. That I was getting a lot of enjoyment from. And overall, I thought this movie was pretty good. I liked it a lot. Some things could have been better for me, and I do wish that it had more subtlety to it. Could have been a little bit shorter, but aside from that, I don't really have many criticisms with it. And I would recommend this movie if you haven't seen it yet. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Blowout a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of Blowout, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be from this giant collection, the Sean Connery 6-film collection. I've seen the first 3, now we're going to the 4th one, Thunderball. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.